Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. We are in the middle of 15 days English speaking challenge. What my idea is here to build a base for you to start speaking in English in 15 days. If you are a beginner, if you want to learn this language, if you want to speak English fluently and confidently, and if that is your dream and you want to make your dream come true, this is the right place. Start with 15 days English speaking challenge. Follow all my sessions from day 1 to day 15 and definitely it will help you to get started with your English speaking journey. You will not have to worry about anything. What activities should I do? What should I practice? What exercises should I include? What should be my daily routine or study plan, etc., etc. This is a comprehensive all-in-one bundle which will help you to start speaking in English. And this is basically to build a foundation or to build a base for you to get started and to start working before 2026. That is my guarantee. So guys, today in this session, we are on day 8. And I'm going to talk to you about what should you do at day 8 so as to take the process ahead. Okay, but before that, I'm going to recap everything for you. So day 6 to day 10 is level 2. So I'm going to talk about level 2 only here. So day 6, you have to start listening and shadowing. Right? Whatever speeches or celebrity talk shows or TED Talks or anything, when people talk, they are saying something, they are talking about their experience. Any author you can take, any politician you can take, any celebrity you can take, any famous personality, scientist, etc. Lots of people who are quite famous, industrialists, entrepreneurs, etc. You can take their speeches or their talks and you can start listening to them and start shadowing with them, right? And after doing this, what you can do is take a piece of paper or a notepad, whichever you are convenient with, and start thinking about what topic they've spoken about or on and what were their ideas. Whatever you can recall. It's not about you have to write everything there or you have to have all the points there on your notepad. Not necessary. Just recall 2 or 3 points and write it down as pointers. Okay. This will help you to be an active listener and understand what is spoken in that video, in that clip. Okay, or what that person has spoken about basically on that topic. So this is very essential. Reading. Start reading newspapers or magazines or any article you can take online and you can start reading. Right? And start working on vocabulary and pronunciation simultaneously. You have to do that. Right? And apart from that, on day 6, you have to do some grammar exercises also. Take one thing and start working on that. Take 10 questions and work on that. 10 fill in the blanks and work on that. So this was day 6. Day 7, what you had to do was, you have to continue with listening and shadowing and the writing. As I told you, pointers, just write down the pointers about the topic, which will help you to become an active listener. You will be focused more because you have to write it down also. You have to collect all the ideas and you have to put it in the piece of paper or on your notepad. So that will help you to focus more and it will help you that what have you understood or whether you have understood that or not. It will help you in that if you are able to write it. So this you have to do. Apart from this, what I've spoken to you about was you can start doing some self-talks or rather mirror talks. Okay, so 2-3 times a day we stand in front of a mirror to dress ourselves, to comb our hairs, to wash our face, brush our teeth, etc. Right? We do a lot of activities. Morning routine, night routine, girls, ladies do. Boys also do, of course. So we do stand in front of the mirror. At that time, what I want you to do is you can just speak about what just has happened, what you have just done, or what you are doing right now, or what you want to do next, or what you have to do next. We all think, right? We know what next we are going to do. Like, I know after my shooting is over, I have to go somewhere. So I know what I have to do. So I can just speak about it. Or what I have done just before shooting, right? I had tea. So, we all know. So we can just talk about that. 2-3 sentences, 5 sentences maximum. Okay, just to get you in the habit of speaking about things, your activities, your actions, right? So you have to get in the mode of speaking right now by these activities. And again, grammar exercises are compulsory, so you have to take out time for grammar exercise. Okay, so this was day 7. Now coming back to day 8, I'm going to tell you what you have to do at day 8 in this session. So now I'm going to tell you what you have to do at day 8. But before that, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is, yes, stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Now let's begin with day 8. One more thing I want to mention here is I take some time for recap. Recap is very essential at this point of time, guys, because you have to memorize everything. If it will be there in your memory that what you have to do at this level or level 2 or day 6, day 7, day 8, then only you will be able to do it. You can't take your notepad or diary everywhere and you can look at it and then start working on it, right? So you have to memorize these things, and what activities or what things I have to do in order to build up my vocabulary or in order to build up my English speaking skills. Okay, or at level 2, what all things I have to do. So that is why I give you a recap so that you can also start revising everything and memorizing everything. Okay, and it becomes easier for you to start working on it. Now coming back to day 8. Of course, the first thing you have to do is read out loud. You can take any newspaper, any novel, any article, or a storybook, and you can just read out loud. Okay. Second thing is listening. You can include podcasts also here. Okay, apart from speeches, celebrity talks, or scientists or industrialists, entrepreneurs, historians, or whoever you want to listen to. There are lots of people who talk, right? Who give speeches, who talk about a lot of social issues, a lot of topics. So you can listen to those, and you can listen to TED Talks, and you can also listen to podcasts. Okay, so you can listen to all these things. You have to focus on vocabulary, you have to focus on pronunciation, you have to focus on how that idea is expressed, right? Focus on each word, sentences, shadow with them. And after shadowing, what you have to do is you have to recollect everything, calm yourself down, understand, absorb everything, whatever you have heard in the podcast, and just write the topic, on what topic they have spoken, and the ideas, what ideas they have spoken about or on. Okay, so just jot down those things. It will be very much easier for you to recall and understand what you have just heard. This activity will help you to become more focused and concentrate more on active listening. Okay, because after taking the input, you are giving some output also. You are just trying to recall everything, the ideas, the topic and everything. So which is the output. If you're able to do it, which means you have listened actively, or you have concentrated on your listening. You've concentrated on listening the stuff. Okay, so this is another thing. Now, another activity I want you to include here is when you're speaking in your mother tongue, right? We speak every day in our mother tongue. But here what you have to do is, while speaking in your mother tongue, you have to make sure that you use maximum words in English. Okay, whatever you want to describe, like मुझे काम पे जाना है, मुझे वर्क पे जाना है, बाहर बहुत ठंड है, बाहर टू मच ठंड है, टू मच कोल्ड है. Right? We do this, right? We speak sentences in our mother tongue and we use English words. So try to use English words while speaking in your mother tongue. Now what this will do? First is, of course, you will be able to judge whether you are apt with the vocabulary or not, whether you know every single vocabulary of English or not, like English words or not. And then the second thing will be, while you're speaking in your mother tongue and when you're including English words there, it will help you to become familiar with English as a language while speaking. Level 1 was just to start thinking in English. Train your brain, think in English and then speak, right? Now here we are training our mouth or ourselves to speak. Get familiar with the language while speaking. Okay, so we have to get familiar with the language while speaking also. So that is why when you start speaking in your mother tongue and you start including English words there, it will be much easier for you to start speaking in English, because your mind, your brain, your mouth, your muscles and everything else will adjust to it, will get familiar with that language, with speaking that. Okay, so this is the first step you have to start taking right now on day 8. Start using English words in your conversations. Of course, self-talk or mirror talk, you can always start working on. You can start speaking about anything which you have done, what you're doing or you're going to do, or any instance which you remember the whole day. You know, something or the other happens. We meet somebody and we become very happy, or we have heard some bad news, or we have heard something very unusual, right? The whole day we meet a lot of people and there's something or the other which we come to know about. So if you have something like that, you can also talk about it. Any incident, any experience, anything which you have encountered, you can just speak about it. Or if you felt sad when somebody has spoken badly to you, or somebody has spoken very nicely to you, you felt very good about it, you can just talk about that as well here. So self-talk or mirror talk is something which you have to include in this at day 8 also. And you can speak about any incident, anything which comes to your mind. Okay, in 3 to 5 sentences, or as long as you can, or as many sentences as you can make. Okay, now this will help you to get into the habit of training your mouth or mouth muscles in speaking in English and getting familiar with the language. So level 2 is intermediate level, and we are focusing on training ourselves to speak in English. So here we are working on our verbal communications. Okay, to speak, to start speaking in English. We are building a base to start speaking in English. Okay, and the last one is grammar exercise. So you have to start including this also in your routine. You have to start working on one grammar exercise every single day. There are lots of grammar exercises which are available online. You can pick it up and you can start working on it. And grammar exercises should be related to tenses, parts of speech and article as of now. This will definitely help you to make proper sentences in English and use that sentences in your conversations. And if you are interested in history or knowing about how the universe was formed, how the earth was formed and the Stone Age and the revolution of humans, there's a very good channel which I have come across which is called History in Motion. And it's very interesting and easy to follow. So I'm going to give the link in my description. So if you want to subscribe or watch this channel, you can go ahead and watch this channel also for your listening practice. This is a very new channel, but I love the content. So that is why I'm sharing it with you here. Okay. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.